Yo, this is the Black Room Experience, B.L.A.C.C room, Black, Latin, Asian, Caucasian conversation. And I got my brother in here again, man, Reggie, my guy, a fellow film nerd, you know, somebody that loves to be behind the camera and create, you know. What's up? Good, man.
Oh, yeah. Good to be back.
Man, we got to have you on as more of a regular, man. It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
That was a couple months ago.
Yep.
So let's just dive in, man. First of all, before I start this, I always do like a little clap or whatever to sync the audio and shit. And he already knew, so usually I have to explain that to people. That's just a little nerd thing we do. But yeah, you said you wanted to stop watching NBA basketball. What's going on with that?
Oh, yeah. Well, because they shoot too many threes.
Man, I'm with you, bro.
I lost interest in the game. I was watching, it was a team that wasn't Golden State, two teams playing. And in 8 possessions, they went down and shot 7 threes.
Yeah, man.
In the possession, run down and shoot the ball. I mean, and not even running 15 seconds off the clock. Going down, shoot threes.
I'm with you on that 100%. Y'all already know, for the people that watch, I be going in on this new NBA, and I know I sound like a grumpy old man, but bro, I can't watch this shit. And it's not just the threes. It's the threes, but it's also like the traveling, the carrying. I'm like, bro, why ain't they calling this shit? I saw Anthony Edwards one day pull up. I mean, he dribbled, took 2 steps, pulled up, went back off picked up his pivot and stepped through. I'm like, damn.
Yep.
Y'all don't give a fuck.
Yep. Yep.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. It's crazy. And then so the traveling, they letting them get away with it because now they call it a gather step.
Oh, that's
so now they get 3 and 4 gather steps along with the additional 2 steps that you get anyway. Bro.
Right.
Yeah.
But then they say the modern NBA is more skilled.
Absolutely not.
And you more skilled, then you can get yours off without having to travel and carry if you more skilled. Come on, man.
I'm with Kevin. I don't know if you ever heard Kevin Garnett.
Oh, yeah.
And
Paul Pierce.
Yeah, I'm more on the Kevin Garnett side.
Yeah. I agree with that. Also, I think what makes me not want to watch it is like all the foul baiting. Everybody, like, bro, everybody's just trying to get a foul. Like, back in the day, if you was trying to get a foul, it means take it to the hole strong.
Right.
Now it's like little twitches and falling out, flopping, and all of this shit. I'm like,
well, now they jump into the opponent or kick their leg out.
Yeah, they do that shit too. Yeah.
Yeah. Now I understand the foul. You know, you run. Trying to guard a player, then you run underneath their feet.
Yeah.
I mean, I see that because of the whole thing with was it Kawhi Leonard? He caused that when somebody went at his foot and like twisted.
Yeah, that was Zaza Pachulia.
Yeah,
and
it was Kawhi, wasn't it?
It happened to Kobe too. Jalen Rose did it to Kobe a long time ago.
Yeah, so I understand that, but man, when they kicking their leg out or jumping into the offensive player,
I agree.
I
agree. Yeah,
but did you see the new rules that they coming out with? Adam Silver just came out with these new rules like maybe last night, bro.
Oh yeah.
And what it is like to keep teams from what do they call it? Whenever they just like whenever they tank.
I did hear something about that. What was the details on that?
Well, one of the biggest ones is if they are, let me see how was it worded. I think it was like before the All-Star break, if the team hadn't basically already tanked at that point, anything they do after the All-Star break has it don't mean anything as far as their placement in the NBA draft.
Okay.
So basically they have to start off the season tanking.
How?
Exactly. So what it make it hard for teams to tank?
Right.
Because they usually wait till after All-Star and they be like, you know what, we just
right.
Tank.
At least then they try to see. This is the shit that be pissing me off, bro. As an NBA fan, it's like, y'all don't give a fuck about those people paying for those expensive ass seats and that expensive ass concession food and driving and travel. Y'all don't give a fuck about people. Like, even the cost of jerseys is through the roof. What is wrong with y'all, man?
And then another reason I'm losing interest, bro. Say I buy you got a kid, I don't have any kids. So you buy your son a ticket to go and see his favorite player. right? You already know where I'm going.
Yep.
And then the night that you go to see them, load management.
See,
what the fuck is
man,
that?
bro, I'm telling you. I know LeBron James didn't start load managing, but I think LeBron James started this mentality of weak NBA players. Because if you think about it, like, what made all these players from the past great is, okay, you take Magic and Bird. What lifted up the league was all the other players that was trying to reach where they were at or get to that point as far as being a leader of teams and all this other shit. Jordan took it to a whole new level. Then you had a whole bunch of like Jordan Knights, like T-Mac, Vince Carter, Kobe, Allen Iverson, even Paul Pierce. A lot of these dudes wanted to be like Mike. Then you got LeBron that come in that's like bucking the system, saying fuck tradition. I ain't gonna do the dunk contest. I ain't gonna go through the grind. I'm gonna stack my super teams. I'm like,
well,
bro, you a horrible example of a face of the league.
Yeah. Well, that time when in the All-Star game when he had the ball and I mean it was like late in the fourth quarter.
Talking about Kobe.
When Kobe smacked the floor.
Yeah.
And LeBron passed the ball.
Right.
And even Kobe asked him, like, bro, what the fuck did you pass the ball for?
Right. Right. It was that. And then there was the one where Mike had did an interview and Jordan was like, dude asked him who was better, Kobe or LeBron. He was like, I mean, 5 beats 1. You know, he's just as cursed as I am and this, that, and other. So when they did the All-Star game, that was like 2 days later after that interview. And Kobe took it personal. That nigga started D'ing LeBron up. He blocked the shot like 2 or 3 times. Got him a layup at the other end. He was talking trash. LeBron didn't do nothing. And people like, and it's this weak-ass mentality where people like, oh, it's just the All-Star game. Who cares? I'm like, bro.
No, they used to play for pride for the All-Star
right,
game.
as a hooper.
Yeah, as a hooper. Right.
Bro, I don't give a fuck. Like, this is, like, if anything, LeBron should be looking at Kobe like, this is the bar I want to meet. The same way Kobe was going at Mike when they was in that All-Star game. Like, come on, man. Get some balls, dog.
Bro, did you hear the story about when Mike was trash talking Kobe and told him, like, you can never fit in my shoes or something?
He's like, yeah,
and
you
Kobe
can wear the shoes, but you'll never feel them. Yeah.
Yeah, and Kobe didn't talk for 2 weeks or something.
Yeah. Hey, and the crazy part is, I didn't know this, but I actually watched that game when he had 55 on Mike.
Yeah, man.
I watched every single Wizards game that season. I even recorded them on tapes. I was a huge Michael Jordan fan. I still even got the newspaper article when he said he was coming back to the Wizards. So when that happened, I was like, damn, man, fuck this dude, man. I was such a Mike fan. I'm like, fuck Kobe, man. He killing Mike. But then after a while, I'm like, shit, real recognize real. That dude raw, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like a huge Kobe fan. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
It's
Kobe is definitely my goal.
Yeah, I'm saying, I ain't gonna argue that. I personally got Mike, but I'm like, Kobe right there, bro. And you can say certain things about Kobe. It's like, he was a better shooter than Mike. He had better footwork than Mike. You know, he did some things better. He just wasn't as strong, as athletic. And Mike also, to me, was more of a competitor. Like, Mike would probably die on the floor if he had to.
Oh, he would. I mean, look at the flu game.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Literally.
Like,
they had to carry this motherfucker off the floor, bro.
Right. Even that game 6 in Utah, if you go and you look, Mike was on the sideline. He was like, just a couple more minutes. That's all I need. And he was just like, man, I was so tired. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, Mike he was more clutch to me. Mike was just different, bro. But see, people also have to understand, when you're looking at basketball, the way they guarded Jordan wasn't the same way that they guarded Kobe. Kobe never played with a great wing player. He never played with a great point guard, none of that shit. So his offense was like he got doubled more than Mike. You know, you had to respect Scottie. You had to respect all the shooters and shit that Michael Jordan had. I mean, that Michael Jordan had. So I think, in a way, Kobe had a more difficult time. So that's why I say I ain't gonna argue with you on that. Yeah. You know? But anybody talking that LeBron GOAT shit, you can kick fucking rock, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't feel that.
I don't get it, man.
I just can't see it, man, when a guy is 6'9", stacking super teams, shrinking in the clutch, shrinking in big moments, flopping all around the place. He gets away with traveling and offensive fouls all day long. It's like, can't get with this shit, bro.
Yeah. And man, this is a controversial thing, but when he passed that ball to Huchamara, and Huchamara hit that three and like messed up LeBron's, I think it was like a 10-point game streak or something that he was on.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah, I know what you're
Bro, he expected Hachimura to miss that motherfucker, bro.
Probably. Yeah.
He wasn't going to break his streak.
He do shit like that. And he stat pad all the time.
And then they flipped and it was like, no, see, he don't care about padding stats. He more about caring about the win.
Yeah.
Nah, he was expecting Huchamara to miss that motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, he does shit like that.
Here's the proof. Here's the fucking proof, bro. They just had a game where he got mad at Austin Reeves for getting a rebound when he could have gotten a triple-double.
Yeah, he does.
If you don't give a fuck about stats, why would he get mad at Austin Reeves? Because Austin Reeves is fucking up his triple-double.
He definitely give a fuck.
And then he came back in the game just to get a rebound so he could pad his stats with a triple-double.
You know when he started doing that shit, to me, I think it's when he stopped playing defense. That was in Miami, like that last year. He hasn't made a defensive team since.
No.
So ever since then, it just seemed like, I just want to play one side of the floor, just enough defense to try to look like I'm doing something. That's why he spent so much time going like this and shit, fucking with it, like trying to seem like you're not engaged. Get the fuck on.
Now, one area where I can't give LeBron his props is that motherfucker is good for chasing down the ball.
Yeah, he's great at chasing down blocks. Yeah, for sure.
He's fucking phenomenal at chasing
and he's
down.
super athletic. I'm not saying he's trash. I'm saying he's not one of these guys that have that dog in him. And to me, in order for you to be in the GOAT conversation, like people have this way of thinking where everything, if it ain't black, it's white. No, there's a gray area. I'm not saying that LeBron James is trash. I'm saying that his mentality and all this other shit, based on where y'all rank him, he's not that. No matter what y'all try to, he's got all these points. Who gives a fuck? He's not that.
He been in the league 20
right. This nigga been in the league 23 years. And
he was literally in the league before Google.
Right. I had to check myself on one of these things because I was talking to this little dude. I'm like, damn, I can't be mad at you because if you think about it, only league you've ever known had LeBron James in it. You don't even know what it's like to live in a league where it's like there's a superstar on every team that they play different styles. You know, they all do shit different and they all going after Jordan's throat every night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, well, he don't know a team where or the NBA where teams didn't tank.
Yeah, that too.
That wasn't a thing.
That too.
It used to not even be a thing.
Right.
A tank so we could get better placement. Everybody was trying to get it.
Right.
And then even if they wasn't trying to get it, they would still go out and play to fuck up your position.
Yep. And then they don't know a league without true centers. They don't really know a league without a bunch of fucking pick and pop and 3-point drive and kick shit. Like, oh my God, this is not basketball, bro. Yeah,
once again, going back to that fucking 3-point shot.
Yep.
I used to love it too. When Golden State was running around shooting threes like crazy, I was I was hyped for that shit.
That was their shit.
That was theirs. And I even told a couple of people, like, if I want to see a team shooting threes, I want it to be Golden State. Everybody else, get y'all ass in that paint.
That's another thing too. But people like to give Golden State they credit for that. Not give it. I get it. They took it to another level. But the team that started that shit was the Spurs and the fucking Phoenix Suns. They used to do a lot of 3-point shooting. And at that time, it was like you might see 7, 8 threes a game maybe. And then they went up to like 20 something. It's like, man, these niggas shooting a lot of threes. Yeah, it was them. And then Golden State just took it to another level.
Yeah, Ginobili used to shoot a lot of threes, actually.
It was even before him, it was Sean Elliott, Mario Ellie. They used to shoot a lot of threes. What's old boy name? Goddamn, I forgot his fucking name. The little general, he became a coach. He talked like this all the time. Something, is it Avery Johnson? Something like that.
Yeah, that's Avery Johnson.
Something like that. I forgot his fucking name. But yeah, all them niggas was shooting threes back then. Yeah. But I think Golden State just became better at it and more efficient at it.
Yeah.
And, you know.
The Splash Brothers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was good.
But see, my thing with the NBA is y'all don't have, I think they forget that this is a product. I think they forget that they need consumers for this product. So they just like, oh, there's an abundance of money. I don't care. I don't give a shit. It's like, bro, y'all are letting the league die. What about the people that's going to come after you that want to get some of this money? Y'all are letting the league get to a point where ain't nobody going to want to watch this shit. Ain't nobody going to want to fucking pay for tickets or none of that.
I think the viewership is down also.
Oh, yeah, it's way down. The ratings haven't gone back up since the 98 finals.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they've been down. They haven't even come close to that since the 98 finals.
I know this All-Star. Oh, bro. This All-Star game.
What you
Bro,
think
well,
of
not
it?
even an All-Star game. Dude, the dunk contest.
Oh, okay.
That was the worst dunk contest
It was terrible.
I have ever seen.
It was terrible. It really was. And I'm just like, maybe it's time to get rid of it. And I never thought I'd say that. But their mentality ain't in it, bro.
And once again, going back to LeBron James, he fucked that up.
Yeah, he did. And people don't want to give him, oh, y'all hold it against one person. It's like, bro, it's not just one. See, this is what gets me. And this is that weak mentality. It's like as a man, for example, let's say as a man, you're the leader of your household. Something goes wrong, you get the blame. If LeBron James is doing fuck shit and he's supposed to be the face of the league, put himself in the GOAT conversation, all this shit, how come we can't criticize you the same way we would any other top player? Come on, man. And he lied about it. It's one thing if you just don't do it. He lied about it. I'm officially entering my name in the dunk contest for next year. Didn't do it.
Right.
Oh,
yeah, that's another thing, because every superstar have entered the dunk contest.
Yeah, everyone that was a dunker,
competed in some kind of way.
Yeah, it's tradition, bro. It's just a hold-up tradition. And they forget how this league was built. This league was built on the back of Julius Erving, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins, Charles Barkley. It was built on the back of Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, George Gervin, all these dudes that was just like, fuck it, man, I'm a competitor first, you know? And now it's just like I see these dudes compete more in pickup games in the summer than they did in the All-Star game. And now this All-Star game, I hold it against LeBron for playing like shit, Jokic, Luka, all of them didn't give a fuck. They still had the same mentality as last year. But the other ones, Anthony Edwards, Victor Wembanyama, Kawhi Leonard, the league is in good hands if they can implement that mentality into these kids.
Yeah.
If they keep thinking like Kevin Durant and LeBron James, man, this shit is gonna die.
Yeah. I didn't watch the All-Star game. And then the three-point contest, it started so early that I didn't even realize that it had started.
I got that late too. Yeah, I missed that too. Yeah. I watched the highlights of it. But yeah, I definitely missed it.
I'm headed to the gym and I'm looking at my phone. I'm like, Damian Lillard won a three-point contest.
I hate that shit,
I'm like,
bro.
wait a minute, what?
God.
Is this from, some years ago or something? But yeah, I had missed three-point shot.
Exact same thing happened to me. I forgot where I was at, but I looked at my phone and it had Lillard with the trophy. What the fuck? I missed the three. Man, what the fuck? And they put this shit on too many channels now. I'm like,
well, bro, I don't even want to get into that. Man, streaming is the new cable.
Yeah, I know.
But it's worse.
Yeah, it is.
Because I don't watch football, but I hear the football players complaining that if you want to watch Monday Night Football, I think it's on Prime. If you want to watch
Thursday is on Prime.
Okay, Thursday on Prime. Then Monday is on something else. And then Sunday football is on something else. So now you have to have all of these streaming services just to watch football.
Yep, it's a bunch of bullshit, man. That's why I ain't gonna lie to you. I use the legal shit. I be on this app called, I ain't gonna say it.
No, don't say it.
I ain't gonna say it because they're gonna get it shut down. But yeah, I'll tell you about the app we get off.
If anybody wanted, they can leave you a comment.
There you go. I watch these apps and they got, it's specifically sports. All the shit is categorized and we got like 10 streams each. I'm like, paying for that shit? No.
Absolutely.
But yeah, when it comes to like the paying customer, the guy that's going to the games, the guy that's buying the jerseys, the guys that's paying for these streaming. It's like, bro, how do you not give a fuck about them people? I seen where, I forgot which finals it was. I think it was that Lakers versus Celtics finals, the one that Kobe won his last championship. Those tickets was so fucking high. And then imagine what they might be like now, and people is load managing, faking injuries and all that.
Teams tanking.
That's ridiculous.
So, you got a son excited about his birthday. You just spent $2,500 a pop on the ticket.
Man.
Because they don't care if it's an adult sitting in that seat or if it's a child.
Don't give a fuck.
It's $2,500.
Yeah.
And then you go to the game and then that person is load managing.
Yeah. That's what gets on my nerves. Like, I even went through somewhat like that. I was trying to go to one of the Cleveland Browns games to see Shador play, and then it was like up in the air if he was going to play or not. I'm like, well, shit, I ain't trying to drive all the way to Ohio and all that shit. Like, I came to see him play. So, how you feel? You don't watch football?
Nah.
Okay, I was going to say how you feel about Shador Sanders and all that.
Well, I see you talking about him, but I don't watch football.
Bro, I hate bullies, man. I hate to see people get mistreated. That's my thing. And the way this dude was treated in the draft and the way he was treated, like as just like some peon type player, it's like, man, that shit just had me hot.
So I did see people saying that, like, that's Deion Sanders' son.
Mm-hmm.
So what is the relationship? I mean, like, did Deion Sanders have beef with teams or something that was causing him to not like his son?
I honestly don't know what it is. I think America, the traditional American, has a problem with black men being confident and black men putting their kids in position to be successful. Now, if you compare that to Bronny James, that's a completely different thing because Bronny James don't have the skills, he don't have the ability to be in that position. Whereas Shador, he showed out in college. He never lost a game at Jackson State. Then he won the Golden Arm for passing accuracy, which was a college record. And then he turned a team that went. They won one game the previous year to win like 8 games the year after that. It's like, bro, what are we talking about here? This dude, and he was projected to go in the first round. All of a sudden, he dropped to the 5th round, 144 pick.
Dude, anybody else had those accolades?
No, it's never happened.
I'm saying anybody else had those accolades, dude, they would have got a top contract.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say if anybody else had it, they wouldn't have dropped. Yeah, no.
Anybody else had those accolades, dude?
Right.
Yeah.
They
would have been on the front cover of Sports Illustrated.
Right. I had a meme where I used AI to turn Shador white. And said, "This is Scott Sandinsky," and he's had all these stats. He won this award or whatever. Is he a 5th round pick? And hella white people was mad about that. They was just like, "Whatever, man. You got a point there, but still, that's not real." I'm just like, "Yeah, because y'all know."
Yeah.
Just think about it. Like, I think people are so programmed that they don't even realize when they're programmed. They just like go along with shit and they don't even realize how ridiculous it sounds.
Yeah, I agree to that.
I call it the gift of vision, a gift and a curse. Like when you're able to see past a lot of shit, you become ostracized by people or you become the weirdo or not understood by people. But if you also get the chance to see shit before it happens. For example, years ago, I don't remember how many years, it was a long time ago. This is like before Obama signed in gay marriage and shit. I was telling people, I'm like, man, y'all pushing for this shit. Y'all don't even realize how people work. Have you ever heard of opening Pandora's box? Like, what's going to happen is they're going to start, the way they're doing it now, they're using arguments that black people made and these different minority communities made, and they're trying to attach it to sex, which is very taboo. So if you're going to attach that to sex, it's just going to have them get their toe in the door. Next you know, their leg is in the door. Next you know, half their body's in the door. And then the door swung open for any other sexual perversion that's out there. I'm like, eventually it's going to come to the fucking kids. Now, what I didn't see happening is all the trans shit. this was before Bruce Jenner and all this other shit. So I was like, at the time, I'm like, what the fuck? I don't get it. People believe this? People believe that that's a woman? And then it just became playing with language. Gender's different from sex now, all this other stuff. And I said it a long time ago. People hit me up all the time. They like, man, you was right, bro. You was talking this shit and people was laughing at you and talking shit about you tripping. You was right. They finna come after the kids.
Yep. Yeah, I always say, as adults, you do what the fuck you want to do. I don't care. Leave the kids alone.
Right.
You know, that's I stand strong on that shit. Leave the motherfucking kids alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, as a dog, I don't give a damn what you do. Don't push that shit onto the kids.
Right. And
I hate the way that they push it onto the kids through TV and media.
Yep.
So
now see, I'm gonna ask you a question about that in a minute, but at that time, well, now they have this thing. I don't know if you know about it, but they have this thing called MAPS. It means minor attracted person.
Oh yeah. I've heard about that.
Right.
Yeah.
So, dude, they got camps.
Yeah.
They got different like group studies and all such shit. They saying it's okay as long as we're not actually interacting with a child. We can be attracted to a child. This is how they get their toe in the door, bro. And it's becoming this thing. It's like, man, what the fuck are we doing as a society? Y'all just letting any and everybody just make up whatever the fuck they want to make up based on their feelings.
Yeah, no, leave the kids alone.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
What you want to do as an adult, but leave the kids alone.
It's dangerous, and I said that too. When they start firing people for not using their pronouns and all, I'm like, we living in dangerous times, man. It's one thing for y'all to exist and be happy. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yep.
Nobody ever gave a fuck. It's like, okay, you want to do that, fine. But then you come over here and you interact with my kids. You trying to force this shit down my throat. It's on every fucking TV show, every fucking movie. It's like, I'm cool, bro. I'm cool.
Yeah, and with the pronouns, because I have worked on sets where, you know, people like to use pronouns and stuff. And what I do is just call people by their name. They can't feel disrespected by me calling them by their name. So,
got to.
You know, because if I'm looking at a person and they look like a woman and I know it's a woman, but that woman wanted to use pronouns he, him, I just call that person by their name. Yeah. And it can't be just, then they can't see that as being disrespectful.
Right.
So I just call people by their name.
Yeah, you got to navigate. Yeah. Now, for people that's watching, I'm drinking this. It looks disgusting. It is disgusting. This is something I got from Joe Rogan. It's celery, kale, what else? Garlic, and a pear. And what else is it? I think that's it. Oh, and some cayenne pepper. It's in here. This is supposed to be like a superfood that you drink. It's supposed to heighten your senses and all that shit. It's like slamming nutrients in your body. It's disgusting, but that's what I'm drinking. Let me ask you this. If you had to do a movie or a TV show and you had to, like, let's say it's your script or whatever, it's your idea or whatever, and they said, oh, but you have to put a gay character in there, what would be your response?
If that character isn't naturally gay, if it's not something that's happening naturally with that character, I'm not going to do it.
Okay.
I'm not going to sacrifice the story because of an agenda.
Right. I agree with that. Now, see, me, I go, what's the purpose? What are we doing here? Because, I mean, like if you take Coming to America, they had to put Louis Anderson in there from the studio because they said they don't want an all black cast. They wanted to put at least one white person in there. And I was like, all right, whatever. They felt like it was going to help sell the movie, whatever. For whatever reason, these studios, I don't think they realize how off-putting it is when you're watching TV, whether it's a kid's show or a sitcom, whatever, and then all of a sudden there's this overly heightened sexual shit, and it's always man on man. Yeah. And I'm like, why do they do that? Are they getting paid to do this? What's going on?
Yeah. You know, bro, I even see like gay people complain about how much gay shit is on TV.
I agree.
Even they complain about it. Like, that's not, you know, quit forcing it on people because only thing it's going to do is make people start having a negative outlook on gay people.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
y'all pushing that shit on other people, and it's affecting, the gay community.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
yeah.
And that's something else. Like when it comes to these kids, even a little kid knows something's off about it. Like when my son was like 2 or 3, he would be, if he seen like some shit like that, he'd be like, and why he trying to look like a girl? Like, why he wearing this? Why he would look so disgusted? And I never had a discussion with him about it. Like I remember we was watching Jordan's The Last Dance, and Kanan seen Dennis Rodman in a dress. He was like, why that man in a dress? Why he got on lipstick? Like, what the hell is wrong with him? He was looking like, what is going on?
Right.
I never put that in him. I never said nothing. I even kept that shit away from him. And that's the only reason why he saw that is because I was watching something that I thought was safe for him to see. So
yeah, Dennis Rodman, he was a wild guy.
Weird dude.
Like he came out one time on the basketball court in a wedding dress.
Yeah. Oh, well, it wasn't on the basketball court, but he definitely came out in the wedding dress and he married himself.
Yeah, he married himself. Yeah, I thought it was on the basketball court. Okay.
Dennis Rodman was the first version of what these motherfuckers are on social media that do anything for attention. That's what he was doing.
Yeah. And he was doing it for attention.
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I saw where you said if Stephen A. Smith ran for president, you would vote for him, or you could see yourself voting for him. So I just want to know what's your take on it.
It was kind of like satire, but in the same sense, it was sort of true because Stephen A. Smith, outside of him talking shit about sports, he do make some really good political points.
Yeah,
but also Stephen A. Smith do flip flop a lot.
That
he is like
that's true.
It's like he'll make a really solid statement, and then if he get any kind of pushback, then he'll go back and clean it up.
And that's my issue with him. My only issue. I don't know if he has. He's smart. He's in tune with a lot of different cultures. He's a black man. He understands black struggle and stuff like that. But I think when people start to push him a little bit, I don't think he's strong enough or being tough enough to be able to handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I don't know, enough suits walk in the room, they can change his mind. Yeah. That's the way I see it.
Yeah, for sure. Because, he like, man, I've seen him flip-flop on some stuff. Like, he went on A View, and he really challenged those women on A View. And usually they bully motherfuckers.
Yeah, yeah.
And he actually stood his ground against them and stood on his principles. Yeah. But then, after the show, he got so much pushback that he went and started changing his mind and started because he didn't want to hurt anybody's feelings or he didn't want to get canceled.
Right, and he's a capitalist. He's all about the money. Yeah. And if you're able to be bought, then it's like, nah, I don't want you as president. But other than that, if he wasn't like that, I would vote for him.
Yeah. And then another thing I like, he's not your typical politician. He wasn't raised in that political field to be fake, like how fake most politicians are.
Right. Man, you say you don't have kids. Do you want kids?
No.
You don't, why you don't want kids? What's He said no. Off the rip, he said, fuck all that.
Yeah, my mom want me to have kids. Give me one grandchild. No.
You the only child? You got siblings?
No, I have siblings.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Siblings, but nah.
So your mom, she got grandkids?
Yeah, she has grandkids already. Yeah, she good.
So you saw the nieces and nephews was like, nah, I'm straight.
I can spoil them and send them back.
Hey, yeah, you go.
No, I'm good.
Hey, you mom with my homie DeLorean. He like that. Spoil the hell out of him. You would think this nigga love kids. He like, nah, I ain't having my own though.
But I always say, man, the kids love Reggie, dude.
There you go.
I'm telling you, man.
There you go.
Because, when kids in my presence, and, they just drawn to me for some reason.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But no, I don't want any. I
get that. I get that. Especially, since you said something about kids, it blows my mind how many people now think, like, they have this thing where they look at men and they're like, oh, they have a heightened sense around kids, like all men are predators and shit. Right. It's like, bro, what's wrong with y'all? What's like the Michael Jordan situation? I don't know how you feel about that, but
I thought it was AI at first.
Okay, yeah, the Michael Jordan situation, the way people seeing everything. And I seen a bunch of chicks a couple years ago talking about how they not comfortable with letting their baby daddy change their daughter's diaper and shit. I'm like, what is this? Why do we have this mentality when it comes to kids now?
Bro, and I'm like, if you feel like that, you feel unsafe with your baby daddy changing his kid's diaper, why the fuck did you let that man nut in you?
Right.
Why did you even fuck that man?
Real shit.
If you feel that uncomfortable and you think he's that type of predator, why did you even deal with him? Right. So at that point, it starts saying more about you than it do about him.
Exactly. Why is your mind going there? That's what I want to know.
And then, on that same token, if he can't change his daughter's diaper, can you change your son's diaper?
Right. And we know that more women are pedophiles than dudes.
Look at these school teachers. Right. Look at these school teachers, bro.
I seen this post earlier.
Groups. They got groups of students that they getting it in with. So yeah, man, this is some wild shit.
Man, I seen this post earlier. Here we go. The ChatGPT.
Oh, the school teachers, yeah.
Yeah.
And then here's the fucked up thing
Show
about
me
this,
pedophile teachers. Right? All them women.
Here's the thing that's fucked up about that. Is whenever they post it on social media, if you look in the comments, it's dudes just flooding those fucking comments saying, my teachers didn't look like this. Why wasn't they acting like this when I was in school? Right.
Oh, so you see what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's fucking
real shit. Like, real shit.
All y'all here commenting, y'all liking and loving this shit.
Yeah.
Y'all wanted to be molested.
Yeah. That's how it is, man. It's see the dynamic, and this goes to show you the dynamic between men and women. Is it wrong? Depends on how you look at it. Is it right? See, it just depends. That's what's taboo about it. Like certain people I know when they was like 16, 17, smashing grown women. And they was just like on some, I hit this bitch type shit. They, from their mentality, they just like, I hit this bitch just the same way they felt with a 16, 17-year-old. I don't have an opinion on it because I'm just like, to me, it's like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? but from a female perspective, we train to automatically think like, nah, that dude is a piece of shit for messing with that young girl, you know? But it's kind of weird though, because we train women to think it's okay to be from their pedophile position, and we train men to think it's okay to be the victim of pedophilia.
Bro, I heard this comedian talking about, the difference between men and women. So, women can walk up to a baby crib and be like, oh, he's so handsome. I can't wait for him to grow up. Ooh, he's going to be a little heartbreaker.
Man.
He can break my heart anytime. Ooh, just wait till you grow up. Imagine if a man went up and did that to a little girl in a stroller.
Right.
And said, she tough, man. Look,
bro.
I can't wait till she grows.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up.
It is fucked up.
And the thing is, they can say that bullshit and get away with it.
Right.
And people will laugh and think it's funny. Right. But I don't think that shit is funny.
Me either. Now, see, that right there is a clear example of how brainwashed and indoctrinated we are. Yeah. For example, when it comes to my son, this just happened this was like last week. I'm on live talking to a female friend of mine. She ain't never been, she's a good woman. Like, she's married. She only been with a couple guys her whole life. Beautiful woman. All this sort of shit. Smart, all that. This motherfucker was just like, we was talking about kids, and he was like, oh, you should see his son. His son is so fine. I'm like, y'all women be saying the wildest shit. but let a dude,
you should see her daughter. Ooh, her daughter's so fine.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, you would get fucking canceled.
Right. We accept it from them though. Yeah.
And women laugh and think it's funny, and they can agree.
Yep.
Yeah, no. It's really cool, man.
It's my little boyfriend. It's my little. I be like, ugh. Even when I was a kid, there was this lady. I don't even want to say her name, but she was like a little known thot in the city or whatever. She used to talk to my uncle and shit too. Anyway, I should say her name, but I'm going to leave it alone. She used to always be like, oh, Niecy, your son's so fine. This is my little boyfriend. He this, he that, and other. And I used to be like, I used to ignore the shit because I heard women say that before. But my mama used to be looking at her like she wanted to kill her. Mm-hmm. And I'm thinking like, at the time, I don't think shit of it. But now that I'm older, I'm like, this old bitch, she was tripping.
Yeah, they be predators, man.
Yeah.
They be preying on kids.
Facts.
Nobody say anything about it.
And see, I don't know. Because I look at the start of things, I'm like, is that indoctrination on that part, or is it an indoctrination for the way we look at it, how we're perceived? This is the reason why I asked, because 100 years ago, it was perfectly normal for a 30-year-old to be with a 14, 13-year-old and wife her up. So is it that they're still stuck in that, or is it that they've been trained to think the way that they do? If that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I know back in the day, like we talking like way back in the day, when they was trying to populate the earth, basically, they was getting girls as fertile as they could, as early as they could.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, but then they also played by a different set of rules than what we
right. And their life expectancy was a lot less.
It was a hell of a lot shorter.
Yeah.
And then, like, going back to, like, the girls that don't want their baby daddy to change the diapers, you know, I think that a lot of it is projection, because they're thinking about how they would be if they were a man. The shit that they would be doing if they were a man.
That's what I'm saying. Why is your mind going there?
It's projection, because they're thinking about this is what they would do if they were a man.
That's what I'm saying. And it also shows how they look at men and how they think men think. They think we're just these sexual crazy animals and shit.
Right.
That's why I say all these people that's talking shit about either Michael Jordan or any other person, they just like immediately go to evil without even context or anything. I'm like, something's wrong, because I remember in the 90s we had TV shows, we had fucking commercials that had naked babies on them, and not one person saw something wrong with that or thought it was child porn.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Huggies, Pampers,
all of them used to do it. Yeah,
right on the packaging, it was a naked baby.
Yeah.
And it was, I mean, that was the norm.
It's innocent, because we know it, like the common sense said, that's a baby. Who's looking at a baby like that? Right. But now their minds have been so fucking filtered. I mean, so fucking polluted with junk that they just like, everything is pedophilia. Everything. It's like, oh my God. Yeah. That's wild.
It is wild, man.
And as a man, you have to be cognizant of it, because you got to think how people think about it. Like, did you see the joke I put up about my daughter a long time ago?
Oh yeah. Oh,
you see how they, like, you know how,
and I understood where you was coming from.
Right. Right. You see how men they'll see they son with like a popsicle, like, hell no, nigga, you ain't sucking on no. Right.
I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I mean, but like, you know, it's a joke amongst men. You can't even eat a hot dog.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eat that glizzy.
And the only thing I said different is it wasn't my son, it was my daughter. Right. That's it.
It's a joke amongst men.
Right. And all you had was these fucking bull daggers that got on there, these goddamn dykes and all these weird bitches. I'm like, y'all was touched. That's why y'all say that. Don't project your bullshit on me, because I ain't never did nothing to no child, would never do nothing to no child. In fact, I hate those motherfuckers. And that's why I get on niggas' ass for always talking about, oh, I can't wait till they free R. Kelly. And this, man, fuck R. Kelly, bro. We ain't talking about no speculation. We ain't talking about no rumors. We seen on camera this nigga pissed on a little girl. On camera. So fuck him, man. What if that was your daughter? You know, miss me with all that shit. Yeah. But that's the one they talking about, oh, you going too far. I'm like, dude, all I said was, just I don't like her sucking on this bottle like this. The same shit. I got the joke from Corey Holcomb. Mm-hmm. Corey Holcomb, I know he in hot water now. Yeah. Everybody trying to say he a pedophile too. Now, I ain't say nothing like that. But he said something about, you training her up to be a whore or whatever. It's a joke. And everybody just took it and ran with it. I'm like, fuck y'all fucking people, man.
I mean, that's the typical internet for you, though.
Yeah. They always trying to jump on. And I think we're at a point where people have too much internet. I think it should be like restrictions
I
on
think
it.
China just restricted internet
Did
for
they?
kids.
Nice.
I think they they put a restriction on it. I think I can't remember. It's an extremely short amount of time that they could be on. I'm sorry, not internet, but social media.
Okay. See, and I agree with
They
that.
restricted social media for kids.
Good, good. I think we need more restrictions, and I think it should be for adults too, because I don't think people are supposed to inhale this much information.
No, and people don't supposed to know as many have access. Let me not say not know, but have access to as many people as we do.
I agree. I agree with that.
Celebrities aren't even special anymore because I know I could get in their DM and they might fucking talk back.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. It's wild.
Like, celebrities not. It's nothing special about it.
It's the same thing as like the music. Music became so accessible that when you try to sell somebody a CD, they look at you crazy. Or you try to sell them some music, they like, the fuck? This shit free.
Yep.
Like, dude, do you not know how much money and time I put into this? Music videos ain't cheap. You know?
Yeah.
I gotta get clothes. I gotta get all. But anyway, point is, when something is so accessible, the value drops. It's just like a whore. I don't give a damn how beautiful she is. If everybody that slept with her, she ain't worth much. So.
Nope, and I don't get why they think the more people I slept with and the older I get, the more my value go up.
Ain't it the wildest shit ever?
Not. Now, here's what's fucking crazy, and I know people would heavily disagree with me on this, but that works for men.
But see, hold on. I got one for you, though. This is what I was going to say. That's their pure narcissism talking. Because they're so narcissistic that they wrapped up in this bubble. It's like, oh, if you don't think like me, something's wrong.
Right.
But you're a woman. A woman is supposed to think that way, and a lot of women do think that way about men. Men gain their value over time sometimes, whereas women lose value, and it's like, a woman is judged based on what she doesn't do. A man is judged based on what he does. Absolutely. He has to get that experience.
Absolutely.
So you think experience is attractive, but we don't think that.
Yeah. And that's what it is, experience.
Yeah.
Because if you line 1,000 men up and you say, here's a 24-year-old virgin, and then here's a 24-year-old woman that got 20 bodies.
What they picking? The virgin.
Most men gonna pick that virgin.
Yeah.
But then you line women up and say, here's a 32-year-old man that, he got experience. He's been with women. And here's a 32-year-old virgin. They're going to pick that man with experience.
Exactly. You know the dynamic, you know what it is?
It's fucking wild, man.
Just the perfect analogy right here. So if you have a tour guide, like let's say you're somewhere that could be potentially dangerous. You want a tour guide to lead you that knows the area, knows the fuck he's talking about, been there before, knows how to get to and from. A tour guide is gonna want somebody that ain't gonna go off and do their own thing. My job is to lead you. My job is to make sure you follow my lead so I can protect you better. That's all it is.
And follow that lead in a safe way. Don't, like you said, don't go off the path and now I gotta come and try to save you from all this bullshit.
Exactly. You think you know better and you finna get your ass ate by some jaguars or some shit. You don't know better and you should be listening to me because I've been through this. I've done this before.
Yep, facts.
That's it. That's the best analogy I can come up with, man.
That's facts.
People, hey, that whole thing is wild to me, the way women think sometimes. I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you?
I don't get it.
What you working on right now?
Actually, I'm not working on anything, man. I know we're supposed to be working on a Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Me and you.
Yeah. No. I didn't think he was going to bring it up. I didn't think he was going to bring it up. I'm like, okay. Well, that kills my next message and my next question. I was about to say, oh, okay. So when we going to do something? Okay, yeah.
We working on the Friday the 13th.
Bro, whenever you ready, I swear to God, nigga, it could be 3 a.m. Just let me know at 1 so I can be ready at 3. I'm the type of person, even if I be late sometimes, but that's because at any given time, I'm always doing something else. Like before I came over here, I had to clean the living room, get my kids ready because they sick right now, the twins and shit. Made this shit just to make sure I had it for today. That's why I was late. Well, I wasn't really late. I was here on time, but I should have been here earlier. When it comes to that shit takes precedent over everything. I don't give a fuck if I ain't slept in 2 days. You say, okay, well, how you feel about shooting at 2 a.m.? Let's go.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Same here.
Yeah, because I know what it's like see, people don't get, okay, when you're creating music, and this is one of the reasons why I started doing music. When you're creating music, it's like, oh, I can get the verse anytime. I can get the verse from this person anytime, or I can get a beat from him anytime. You know, I can create everything start to finish by myself. When you're on a movie set, you got to get your crew together. You got to get your props and all that shit together. You got to get the location together. You got to be timed with every actor. And if one person is off, if one thing is off, it's like, fuck.
Yeah, it's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, so I would rather be more flexible.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, it's a lot of moving parts with movie making, man. And with that being said, we are looking for actors and actresses.
Yeah.
So, or we will be looking for actors and actresses.
Now,
Friday the 13th.
We probably shouldn't talk about details on here. Oh well. How are you seeing it going? Like, you want it to be a short, like a?
Yeah, I would say a short.
Okay.
Yeah, not a feature film.
Okay.
Short. Something that's doable.
Do you want to be parody or just homage?
Nah, for real.
Homage. Okay.
Yeah,
I agree. Now, see, it's so many different ways we can go about this shit. That's what I like.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to figure out. Yeah.
Okay. Hell yeah, let's do it, man. I'm ready. We just got to write it out. I got so many ideas, bro. Man, innovative ideas. So
it's just implement them, man.
What we need to do.
The hardest part.
What we need to do is come up with a joint company. We do this shit together, and whatever you want to do under that umbrella, whatever I want to do under that umbrella, whatever we do together. When people bring projects or we come up with our next project, let's just start doing the shit.
See, now the hardest part about that is, man, I love shooting. I don't want the business side of it.
Are you on?
No, dude, I hate the business side.
And I'm the opposite.
That's why I work with it's a couple of different production companies that I currently work with. They find the jobs and they send me to shooting.
Okay.
But I don't like finding the jobs, man.
See, I like the shooting part too, but how do I say it? I like the tedious shooting part. I love being on set with like-minded people. But when it comes to the edit process, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
That's the part I don't like.
Yeah.
Like right now, the two blind video, the short film I would start shooting, I got done with the actors probably months ago, and I still ain't shot my part yet, bro, because I be busy with this shit also. But I'm gonna do it this week probably.
Yeah. It takes a while, man. Like I said, it's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, that's dope too. Whenever I get that shit done, I think you're gonna be like, damn, that's hard. Wait to see it. Yeah. It's a true story too. So yeah, man. So I saw this list the other day, and I was like, man, this might be the biggest year in film ever. Have you seen all the movies coming out in 2026? Let me tell you, I got the list right here. All right. Scary Movie 6, Toy Story 5, Odyssey, which is a Christopher Nolan film. It's about the battle with Troy.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be awesome. I seen that trailer. Yeah.
And people say they didn't want Lupita to play Helen of Troy, but I got You got Scream 7, Supergirl, Avengers Doomsday, Mortal Kombat 2, Masters of the Universe, The Bride, that's the Frankenstein deal, the Moana live action new one, Street Fighter, Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man, Violent Night 2, and Dune is releasing another movie. There's a new Evil Dead coming out, and this the one that got me, Michael. It's by Michael Jackson.
Antoine Fuqua.
He beast.
Bro.
He beast.
Yeah.
He beast.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you sent me that trailer.
Right.
Bro, check this out. Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. He's well, first of all, to me, this was the greatest trailer I've ever seen. Because when I look at a trailer, it's like, is it telling too much? Is it showing too much? And also, is it accurate? Especially if it's a biopic. That shit felt so motherfucking accurate. I'm like, God damn. He captured it.
He did. He did, man. He did.
I personally think it should be a 2-part movie or like a 4-hour movie. I think it should be long. You should really flesh out his whole life.
Yeah.
So,
I'm interested in seeing what parts they leave out.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they're gonna go the route about his superstardom, or they gonna go into his personal life like the Never Ranch or
Neverland Ranch.
Neverland Ranch, yeah.
Excuse me.
And then it's another movie that's coming out, man, that written by Quentin Tarantino and directed by David Fincher.
What is that? Damn. That's different.
It is different, yeah. I didn't even know like those two work together like that.
Yeah.
It's called The Adventures of Cliff Booth.
Okay.
The Adventures of Cliff Booth.
Quentin Tarantino is a dope director. I just think he's got one of those, if I'm being like nitpicky, I think he has one of those styles that's like, I would like to see him push into different genres a little bit. Yeah. Like, I would love to see Quentin Tarantino do like a sports film like a Oliver Stone did with Any Given Sunday. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Yeah, he does pretty much drama and action. That's it.
Yeah.
So
he's
a beast.
and westerns.
Yeah, he does westerns too. I forgot about the western. Yeah, and I like how he mixed western with action.
Right.
I thought Desperado, that was dope.
That was Robert Rodriguez.
What? That wasn't Quentin Tarantino? What?
Desperado was Robert Rodriguez.
This whole time I thought that was Tarantino.
That was
he was even in the movie.
And Desperados, but he didn't.
Let me look
direct it. No, that was Robert Rodriguez.
What the hell?
I think Quentin Tarantino may have written it, but it was directed by Robert Rodriguez.
That's crazy.
Yep, Desperado. Yep.
Sure the fuck was. I swear this whole time have to do with Desperado. Significant cameo. That's all he was. I thought he was the director. Yes. And it was his style and everything. Damn.
Him and Robert Rodriguez worked together a lot. Like they worked together on From Dusk Till Dawn.
Dog, you put me up on game with that one. That's crazy.
Yeah, From Dusk Till Dawn. Also, what is that other one? Planet Terror.
I don't think I've seen that.
The girl with the gun leg.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Planet Terror. They worked together on that too.
That's wow.
Also, Death Proof.
I haven't seen that either.
Yeah.
You just put me up on game like a motherfucker. This whole time I thought that was Tarantino.
It's Robert Rodriguez. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, because Desperado, if you look at Desperado and then Once Upon a Time in Mexico,
yeah.
That's Robert Rodriguez also. But it also has like it kind of like go back to Desperado. It has like the same storyline.
Yeah. That's wild. So, which movie that I named on the list are you most excited to see?
Right now, Scream 7 because it's about to come out.
Okay, Scream 7. Scream 6 I thought was pretty good. I'm like, how do you keep telling this story?
Right.
I'm just wondering how.
Scream 1 was a classic.
Yeah.
Scream 2 was okay.
I thought Scream 3 was all right.
Yeah, Scream 3 and 4 is starting to go down. Yeah. 5, I really didn't care for it. 6, I was like, okay, they bringing it back. And I think 7 is going to be pretty good.
I hope so. I really do. And I don't know.
Because I think the writer, if I'm not mistaken, like one of the writers from like the first Scream or either
Kevin,
the first 2,
I forgot his name, Kevin something.
He's directing this number 7.
Okay.
Yeah, like he's a straight diehard fan.
Let me look that up. Jamie, can you look that up?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
So yeah, he's a real big Scream diehard fan. So I got
Kevin Williamson.
I got hope that he'll.
Yeah, I hope so too. One, I'm a Christopher Nolan addict, so I would love to see Odyssey. I just don't know how you can do a better movie than Troy.
Bro, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
And that type of movie like sword fight, Troy
Right.
is hands up and down the best.
Yeah, Troy is just different, bro.
Yep, Troy, man. Yeah. Wolfgang Peterson, that's the guy that directed Troy.
Okay.
And man, that's a bad motherfucker, man.
Let me see. Then I'll have to say, I'm actually excited to see Street Fighter because I grew up on that old one with Jean-Claude Van Damme and shit.
Yeah.
And this one had 50 Cent in it. I'm like, damn, this might be tough.
He-Man.
Master Universe. Yeah.
He-Man, that should be good. But Mortal Kombat, if they don't fuck it up, because some way, somehow they just haven't been able to get Mortal Kombat right.
Yeah, yeah. And I got my opinions about Mortal Kombat, but with the He-Man one, I just think it might be too old for He-Man.
I don't think it'll be targeted to a different demographic.
Yeah, they're gonna have to rebrand it because Transformers people felt like that. It was a little too old. It was too late to do a Transformers, but it was rebranded to something new, more hip. They changed some things and they told the story through Sam Witwicky's point of view. So I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do that with Masters of the Universe. I just don't know.
Either, man. I don't either.
To me,
I was like, oh, that takes me back to my childhood, but I don't know.
It's kind of old.
It's old, though. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He-Man is old, bro.
Yeah, it's like 80s.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know how it's going to... I hope it does. I don't know how it's going to work.
You said Transformers. Man, what you think? I know this is kind of off topic, but what you think about Shia LaBeouf and what he got going on?
Bro.
Did you just see that?
I swear to God.
He got into a fight down in New Orleans.
He got beat up. Look, I just reacted to this shit like
did you?
day before yesterday. I haven't put it out yet, but I'm like, to me, this is like the beautiful girl that everybody wanted. You see her years later, she the crackhead. It's like, bro, you had Hollywood in the palm of your fucking hand.
Sure did.
You could have did any movie you wanted to do. When you was on Transformers, you did Lawless. You had Michael Bay in your pocket, Steven Spielberg. You had them right there, and you blew it for what?
Yeah, and that's the thing, man. I didn't even know he was fucked up like that. Like, people saying he going through, like he got some psychological issues going on. But I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I was like, why the fuck is he out here amongst just regular old people?
He got caught for drinking in public several times, public intoxication. Then he just started going spiraling with this drug shit. It's like, what the fuck wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Not only was you like in all these blockbuster films, but you super talented. When you did like that movie Disturbia, I'm like, this dude is.
Is that the one with Halle Berry?
No, Disturbia was the one where he was on house arrest and shit, and he was trying to. It's a remake of an older film, but he was on house arrest and he found out that his neighbor was a serial killer.
Oh, I hadn't seen that.
It's good, bro. You should watch it.
Check that out because I actually been on like a serial killer kick lately.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, okay, I'll check that out.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, Steven Spielberg was the executive producer on that one.
Yeah, Disturbia. Okay, yeah, I'll check that out.
It was at the time where he did like The Strangers. He did a lot of low budget films that was killing. But I'm like, bro, Shia, you super, super talented. You could have did everything, bro. What I would do is pick up the phone and call Michael Bay like, hey, let's do another Transformers.
Yeah.
Because it's going to sell.
Yeah,
people been wanting them in it for the longest. It's like, he like Chris Tucker in Friday.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Yes. Transformers is going to sell. They put out a Transformers is going to sell.
Yeah.
No doubt.
But that's how I feel about it. This whole, the Mortal Kombat. I personally thought, if you don't fuck up Liu Kang and you don't fuck up Jax, that movie could have been pretty good. But Liu Kang was just this fucking weird ass monk, and Jax with the fake bionic hand. I'm like, bro, that shit.
I don't know. I think it's like they have a hard time with because the game really didn't have any story. Mm-hmm. You just fucking fight.
Yeah, I agree. And
I think they trying to make a movie out of people just fighting. And then even in a video game, it was never like, it was sides. Mm-hmm. It was nobody like, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they friends and they hang out together. They fight each other.
Yeah.
Anybody fight anybody. So,
I agree.
And in the movies, they try to make them like where it's like this side against this side.
But they do have the mythology from like they had like books written about it. And they have like the cartoon animated series and stuff. I think that's what I think that's where they're getting some of the history from. Like Kung Lao was supposed to be an ancestor to Liu Kang.
Okay.
But in this one, the new one, they just like comrades or whatever, or this is like a younger version of Kung Lao or something like that. Okay. Anyway, I think if they flesh it out and they actually like tell little stories and shit bit by bit, I think it'll be better. But they dive right into the action, which to me, a lot of people are going for that, but I still think you need to tell some type of story.
Yeah. And then they also need, the thing that really draw me away from it is the CGI be so fucking bad.
Yeah,
like
CGI
the people that's doing the shit for like Marvel movies and that shit.
Yeah. What movie? Well, I thought the story with Sub-Zero and Scorpion was good because if you know the story, like the backstory, B.Hun was Sub-Zero and Scorpion. What I don't get is how the hell he ended up going to hell. He was supposed to be like a bad guy in a sense, but he was 100% good, but Scorpion goes to hell. And I'm like,
yeah, see, now,
I don't really get that.
I only watched the movie once because I'm like, I just can't watch this shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, so.
Now, I was going to ask you, what movie you think had the worst CGI?
It got to be something off of Tubi.
I never watched the Tubi movies. So I don't know.
It got to be some shit off of Tubi.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like major films, because I don't really know anything off Tubi. I would probably say, shit, Spawn didn't hold up. Remember Spawn?
Yeah, I can't think of any movies that. Halloween. Halloween H2O.
CGI in there?
Yeah.
What was it?
Yeah, Michael Myers mask.
Okay.
It was fucking bad.
Are you talking about just effects in general?
No, like they did a CGI mask on
Really?
Michael Myers.
Yeah. I didn't know that. That's crazy.
And once you see it, you can't unsee that shit.
That's crazy.
So
I'm gonna tell you, that new Flash movie, the newest one, that CGI was just rushed.
Yeah, for a Marvel movie. Wait a minute.
For it's DC.
DC. Yeah, just for one of those big comic book
right,
movies.
You would think it would be better. Yeah. I just think they had too much of it. And I think once you have that much, you start rushing through it and shit. So
yeah. For sure.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for a few of them. I never saw the animated version of Moana. I don't know anything about that.
Yeah, I don't really watch much animation.
Never. Now they got a supposed lot. See, I may be an asshole for this, but when I see live action and it's all digital created CGI shit, I'm like, bro, is that live action though for real?
Right.
Like you tell me they couldn't have found out a way to use real lions for like the Mufasa story and just like change their mouth. We seen them do that several times with like what movie was that? Where they use like dogs, real dogs, but they had their mouth moving and shit.
They do it all the time in commercials.
Yeah,
they do it all the time. Yeah,
that's what I'm like.
I have seen that before. I just can't think of what movie it was that I've seen that in.
How do you feel about like the live action Disney movies?
I don't watch Disney.
You don't watch anything Disney? What about Marvel? That's Disney.
Yeah, well, when Disney acquired Marvel, I think that's when Marvel started going downhill.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah, I really don't care for Disney stuff. Yeah.
What's a superhero movie you think that you would like to see?
What do you mean?
Like just one that they haven't done right yet, or one that you would like to see or redone?
Yeah, the Joker.
Oh, that last one was bad.
The Joker. They need to do that right because I really didn't care for the first one.
The first one was pretty good for me.
Yeah,
but
I didn't. Man, I just wasn't feeling it.
It's only because from a filmmaker's perspective, I'm like, damn, they figured out a way. They figured out a way to make New York look old again. and the psychological part of it. And I was like, damn, we never saw the Joker story told. I thought it needed more. That's why I was looking so forward to part 2. And when it came out as a musical, I'm like, bro, what the fuck is this shit, man?
Yep.
That's one of the worst movies ever.
Yep. So, like, I mean, it's hindsight, but the Joker was made before the Penguin. But if you ever seen the Penguin?
Oh yeah, the TV
the
show.
Penguin, they did it right.
Yeah,
you
I
know
agree.
what I'm saying?
I agree.
They did that shit right.
But
so
see, that's a TV show.
Well, yeah,
It's easier to flesh it out. Yeah.
Yeah, they had time to build, character build, and all that stuff.
Right.
But maybe they need to do a Joker TV show.
Right.
And give it
I agree.
Because they did the Penguin right.
Yeah,
the Joker,
they killed that.
With it. So I think they could redo the Joker and maybe even use man, what's that guy named? The one that played the Joker in Suicide Squad.
Oh, Jared Leto?
No, yeah,
Jared Leto was Suicide Squad. Okay.
I really like what he was doing in Suicide Squad, but he just didn't have enough screen time.
He got a bad rap for that.
He did.
And
He
people,
did, man.
this is the reason why. Because he came out the Heath Ledger. That's why.
And man, it'd be hard to do it better than Heath
You
Ledger.
can't. Nobody
It'd be
can.
hard.
So, okay, he came out the Heath Ledger, and he had to change so much about him to make him a modern Joker that it was just like, I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. But he had shit that he was throwing in there that was like, damn, that's incredible.
Yeah,
acting,
man.
you know?
Yeah, and he just didn't have enough screen time to be developed.
Right. Like, you know how Heath Ledger's Joker would throw in the, like, licking the makeup in it, licking the little shit like that. He would do this,
Yeah.
You know, and just let his eyes sit on you. It's like, damn, he really might be a fucking psycho.
Yeah, for real, man. Yeah. Yeah, he had the psycho vibe about him.
Yeah.
He was unpredictable.
Absolutely. I thought Joaquin Phoenix could have did a great job if he carried the story out and it showed how he became like this crime lord. That's what was missing. Because it showed his upbringing, his background, how he was crazy. But what made Joker the Joker was how smart he was and how erratic he was at the same time. It's like he was just this conundrum. He was like an evil genius, and that was missing.
Mm-hmm. And then the Joker is also one of those people that once you become an adult, you realize Joker been right the whole time.
He was. He was right about a lot of shit.
Yeah, Joker was right.
Now, killing people, no. But a lot of shit, yeah.
Yeah, he was right. Yeah, Joker is right.
You know that happens in real life a lot. The Oklahoma City bomber, and what people don't really understand about, like Timothy McVeigh, is are you familiar with what happened in Waco, Texas, with the feds raiding that compound, and they burnt those people alive?
No.
So the thing that happened in Waco, there was people that was forming their own community. They wasn't using the outside world whatsoever. What's up?
Are you talking about a black community?
No, this was white people predominantly.
Okay.
And they were they ended up telling I guess the government found out or whatever that they had like guns that was illegal or some shit like that. And these motherfuckers went in there and they used tear gas that was highly flammable and ended up burning a bunch of people alive. Now, from what people don't know is Timothy McVeigh was standing outside. He was actually sitting on the car watching everything happen. He's watching friends die, kids, children get burned alive, all this other shit. He watched the feds do this to these people. So when he went to blow up the federal building, not knowing what the fuck they doing, they used too many explosives, stuff like that, end up getting some surrounding areas and shit. That's the story they don't tell you. Is this guy was like anti-government, is like, oh yeah, y'all feel like y'all can do that to people and get away with it. That's why he blew up that building in Oklahoma City. But they don't tell you that part. They just say, oh, he's just evil, he's just another. Right. Just to kind of segue into that whole Joker thing. Because Joker was coming from a place that was just like, man, this whole system is corrupt. All these people are corrupt. Let me show you how just how corrupt you are. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so. Yeah. But I agree with you on that. I think they should have added some type of element to show how he became like this crime boss instead of just a dumbass.
Right.
And that's another. Do you understand the ending of part 2?
I haven't watched part 2 because I wasn't really fucking with part
Okay.
1. Yeah, and then I heard it was a musical, and I hate musicals.
I hate musicals too,
I
bro.
fucking hate musicals.
God.
When people said it's a musical, I say, yeah, count me out.
I swear to God, bro. The only good musical I've ever seen in my life was Grease. I can't stand musicals.
It's 2 musicals that I like, and you gonna be like, bro, really? But Wizard of Oz.
Okay.
The original
I
Wizard
forget
of Oz,
that's a musical.
and Annie. The
Annie's
redhead
pretty
with the
good too.
freckles.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, those are the
But
only 2 musicals that I fuck with.
to me, Grease had enough story behind the musical to make it what it was.
Is that Tom?
That's John Travolta.
John Travolta. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was I about to say? Oh yeah. So the ending of Joker, I didn't get it. I think what the ending was saying was that the original guy, he wasn't the real Joker that took over. I think he took his identity, and he was a psycho that took his identity and ran with it because somebody killed him in prison. Spoiler, sorry. Somebody killed him in prison, and then just, it was like a little hint that it might be another guy or whatever. I think that's who the Joker is.
That happened in the second part?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because I think in the first part, it ended with like him being on stage at like a talk show or something.
Yeah, and he shot the host.
Okay, yeah.
Let me see if I can find it.
So man, me and you, we actually like bumped heads at the theater for Black Phone 2. What do you think about that and what Black Phone is doing?
Oh, anyway, what I think about the end of. Hold on, I'm sorry, I'm reading that. What did you say?
I said we ran into each other at the theater.
Oh, Black Phone 2. I'm sorry.
What do you think they doing? What do you think about the direction that they taking Black Phone?
I don't really know the direction, but I know I like the movie.
Okay.
I know I like the movie. It was like, I'm a nitpick shit. So tell me how you feel about it.
I thought it was decent. It wasn't as good as the first one, but I hope the third one is better than the second.
So you think there's gonna be a third one?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
And
judging by how it ended, I'm
spoiler alert. So
Okay.
if you haven't seen Black Phone and you're interested in seeing it, or you haven't seen Black Phone 2, skip past this part. Now I like the whole nightmare thing, and I hope that they take it down the route of like Nightmare on Elm Street.
like a new Nightmare on Elm Street. I agree with that. I thought it was shot brilliantly. Like I thought it was beautiful. I like all the ice scenes and shit like that. And I thought the way that they portrayed the story was great. You said it wasn't as good as the first one. I'm like, I think if you're gonna have a second one, that's good enough to be on par with the first one. That's how I feel about it.
And I guess what I didn't care about the second one was like the writing, as far as like the dialogue. It was kind of corny.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
It was like they were saying stuff like people that had never lived in the 80s thought how people in the 80s talked.
Yeah,
If that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So
real shit, yo.
so-
You know, I used to see that all the time with like the 70s and shit.
Yeah.
People be talking, it was 70s lingo. You like, did they really talk like that? And then you talk to somebody older, like, nah, they ain't talking like,
talk like that. So it's like, they wrote like some millennials or something, wrote how they thought people in the 80s talked.
Yeah.
And like it was just off.
Yeah, you could tell.
So it was like some really, like the dialogue was really corny.
You could tell, but I still think movies like that are necessary.
Oh, for sure.
What I didn't get is like, see, I'm big on completing shit, and I didn't really understand where, like the first one was more of a real person, but added a supernatural element. This one was like all supernatural.
Right.
And that's what kind of took me out of it just a little bit.
Yeah, the first one, it was like, you could, motherfucker could really get kidnapped and have a crazy motherfucker locked up in the basement and,
Right.
really have control of them.
Then have ghosts of kids from prior, situations.
Right. So, but I like where it's going. If they go down a Nightmare on Elm Street type of path, where, the Creeper, his name is the Creeper, right?
Yeah.
No.
Thought it was.
No, the creepers, cheapest creepers.
What do they call them?
Fuck, man. Yeah, I can't remember his name. It's not coming to me right now. But if they have him like where he's like coming into people's dreams, I think that'd be good.
Okay. What's your horror film type? Like what's your favorite type of horror film? Like you got your slashers, you got your demonic possession, you got your ghost stories, you got psychological thrillers that become like horror. So what's your favorite?
This is gonna sound crazy, but it's seasonal.
What's that?
Like during say the Halloween season, like fall.
I was about to say, don't fucking tell me Thanksgiving and shit like that.
Like Halloween, you know, I like slashers around that time.
Mm-hmm.
And then like summer, I guess summer and fall, I like slashers.
Mm-hmm.
But then winter, I like more like haunted house and possessions and stuff like that. So it's seasonal.
To me, I think if you do demonic possession right, to me those are the best ones. Like because you have a large array of things that you can play with. Like take a movie like Ouija. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
So a movie like Ouija is like you didn't have to really show anything or anyone at all, but you got like binocular scares. You got like fire turning on by itself. Mm-hmm. You got like random people hanging themselves. You got all this psychological shit going on. I'm like, that. I like demonic possession.
Yeah, and then it's with Ouija, it's like it's always a chance that people can be possessed, and you never know when it may happen.
Exactly.
So,
exactly. Yeah. See, when you leave a shit open, it makes it better.
Yeah, because one of the things I can't remember. I think it was like a director that said it. It was like I can never show on screen what a person can imagine in their mind.
Oh, that's real.
And it's way worse. They can imagine way more than what I can show them on screen.
Right.
So it's best to leave it like up to the imagination.
Yeah, absolutely.
And man, they do have a new Exorcist movie that's coming out.
It's 2027. Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. I saw that too, 2027. That's why I didn't put it on the list, but I'm like, I'm gonna be at the movies a lot. I was spending so much money at the movies, man. I'm gonna have to get me another membership. So, have you seen The Strangers Chapter 3?
No.
Are you familiar?
Chapter 2 was so fucking. Chapter 1 and 2 was so fucking bad that I don't know if I want to see part 3.
Bro.
Because they feel like incomplete movies. But then one of my coworkers was like, it's like Chapter 1 was like the first 1/3 of the movie. Chapter 2 was like the second 2/3 of the movie, and then Chapter 3 is supposed to be like the final piece. But
right.
I didn't like that. It's like, bro, just give me one complete movie.
Do you want a spoiler?
I'm not going to watch it.
Okay.
It's a very good chance that I won't watch it.
Last time we was on here, I told you Quiet Place was the dumbest movie ever made as far as horror. This took the cake, G. This shit. Oh, my God. So, in the ending of the second one, I don't know if you saw Chapter 2.
Yeah, I saw Chapter 2.
All right. At the end, you remember how she had got out the house with the ambulance and all this sort of shit, and then the main girl ended up getting killed. So, the girl that started that knock at the door bullshit or whatever, she ended up getting killed. In this one, she's standing like in the woods or whatever, watching what's going on. The dude with the potato sack, excuse me. Dude with the potato sack comes up. He's looking at her like he's sad and this, that, and other. And then he just start hacking her to pieces, right? I'm like, what the fuck? All right, whatever. And then she goes off into the woods and she ends up at this church. She's at the church, and then all of a sudden she tries to look around and looking around all this shit. I'm like, what the fuck is she doing? She's not hiding. She ain't trying to find nobody, none of it. And the guy comes in without the potato sack on his head. He sits down, pours a drink. He's talking to her, and then he pours her a drink. Like, drink up. She drinks it. And he's just like, get the fuck out of here. She leaves. She takes off running as she gets outside. The chase is back on. And I'm like, what the fuck is this shit, man? And then at one point, and her sister and her brother is there with this black dude. I guess he's some type of bodyguard. He got a gun and shit. They come to pick up their sister. And at one point, the guy ended up catching the girl, putting her in the back of the truck with the girl that's dead, taking her to this meat packing place or whatever to put her in this wood chipper or whatever. Sees the guy throw the body of the girl into the wood chipper, and she's just sitting there watching. He walks over to her and stares at her for a second, so she's scared, and then he punches her, knocks her out. While this is going on, the sister and the brother, they ended up coming to the place where he's doing that with the bodies and shit. Tells the black dude tells the sister and the brother to go into this trailer. I'll be right back. You'll be safe in here. Give them a gun. He's going around.
Gunless.
Right. No. Oh. He got another gun.
Oh, okay.
He's going around looking and shit, trying to find out, what's going on. He goes to the little spot where they throw the girl in the wood chipper, sees all this blood. Then out of nowhere, he turns around, and the cop that's from the other movies that always play in these horror films. You know what I'm talking about? The one that was in Mayor of Kingstown. Old white dude. Have you ever seen Barbarian?
Yeah.
The one that plays the father of the little deformed girl or whatever.
Yeah. Is the guy that played it?
No, he
wouldn't be in that. He wouldn't be in that. What was I think he played in Barbarian.
He was in Halloween H2. Well, he was in the Rob Zombie Halloween, the one that was bleeding. He was just saying, "Fuck."
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about. Yep.
He comes in, shoots the black dude. Now he's dead, and the dude with the potato sack head, he comes and rams into. He sees that somebody's in the trailer, rams his truck into the trailer, knocks the trailer over. Walks in on them, kill them while they got guns on them. I'm like, what the fuck? Mind you, no, he don't kill the girl. He don't kill her sister. The main girl is sitting in the car watching all this shit go on because he brought her with him on a murder. They go and see some more people. And I got to tell you this last part. Well, he kills her sister in front of her. So she's tripping. But before that, he already took the girl on another murder to find these random people. And mind you, in the strangers, it's two girls and a potato sack dude. The other girl is with them. Put her mask on, have her feel the road of the girl that's dead. I go to this hotel, tie these people up, stab one of them, kill him. Dude turns around and he hacks the guy to pieces. While he's doing that, she turns at the other killer girl, stab her, and stabbing her to death. Mind you, he's still hacking the guy to pieces, so you could have stabbed him too.
Right.
You don't do that shit. You so focused on bashing her head in the damn floor, and then he turns around, he sees that you did it, and you still doing it, and he picks you up. He's proud of you, I guess. Stab the other girl in the stomach that was tied up. They leave.
Dude.
Bro, then she had a chance to leave several times. She get into his truck, go wreck the motherfucker. She gets into the cop car, wrecks the cop car. Yeah. Then she gets into his truck. She's gone scot-free. She put her sister body in the car. She turns around, goes back with a shotgun. Go to the little underground bunker, shoots the cop, which is the dad, with the shotgun. She's out. She's standing there watching this shrine and all these candles and shit. Dude walks in. Her back is turned. They have this little intimate moment where they about to kiss and shit. And she Jon Snows him. Stabs him in the gut. He falls out. He's smiling, watching her the whole time. Like, who the fuck comes up with this shit?
Yeah. Waste of time, bro.
Who the fuck comes up with this shit?
I probably won't watch that. That'd be a series that I just won't even complete.
Bro, it's a trip. How much time you got? Got a couple minutes?
Yeah, whatever you got. Yeah.
All right. Violent Night. How did you feel about the first one?
Violent Night. Mm-hmm. Remind me of what that is.
Old dude from The Strangers. I think that's him. Old dude from The Strangers, the one that played Eleven's dad. Not The Stranger, Stranger Things.
Hey, Violent Night. Let me see that.
He's Santa Claus. And Santa Claus is like,
I thought that was pretty good.
yeah, I thought it was pretty good too.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty good.
And they coming out with a part 2 of that one too.
Okay, yeah. I thought that was pretty good. The Sheriff and Stranger Things, yeah.
So what about Doomsday? You ready to see another Avengers?
So Doomsday, is that Marvel's Avengers?
Mm-hmm. Avengers Doomsday.
Oh, I didn't know they was coming out with another Marvel's. When you said Doomsday, I thought it was like the movie Doom.
No, there's another Dune movie that's coming out too.
I didn't know that they were coming out with another Avengers.
Yeah,
I'll be excited to see that.
So Robert Downey Jr. is coming back, and he's gonna be Dr. Doom.
Oh yeah. That's right. He made that big announcement.
Right.
Yeah. I remember that.
I'm excited to see it, but it's only because of the other Avengers movies. Now, to me, this is gonna be different because before they built up the characters, and then they had the new cycle of Avengers. Now they're doing the Avengers, then they're gonna come out with the character movies after.
Oh, so. Nice. Yeah. No, I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, I want to see that too. Good. I don't really know what they're gonna do with Black Panther. I don't remember if we talked about this or not. But how do you feel about the Black Panther, the last one?
I hadn't seen the last one, but I thought the first one was okay.
Yeah, I thought the first one was good because I think it's one of those movies that you can rewatch over and over again.
Yeah, facts.
But I just, bro, call me a misogynist, whatever. I don't want to see no female Black Panther, man.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't watch it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, because once Chadwick died, I was like, he was fucking Black Panther.
You know
what I'm saying? I was like, I know I'm not going to be able to get into it without him being there. So.
Now, see, I got a theory that I believe they should do. It might work. Now, you know how there was multiple Black Panthers throughout history. I personally think either you got to go. I think this would be the best. If you get Michael Jai White to play like Chadwick's uncle or something like that, and he didn't want the mantle, but now that he's gone, he's going to come back and they force him to take over the mantle, and he's like reluctant to do it. I think that'd be dope.
Michael Jai White, a damn good actor, and he got the athleticism.
Right. Yeah. I think that'd be dope, man.
Yeah.
If not,
Michael Jai White would be the perfect person.
Right. If not that, then y'all got the multiverse. Go get Michael B. Jordan from another universe. He don't have to be Killmonger. He could be the new Black Panther.
Yeah, facts.
I ain't with all because Shuri was.
If they could spin it with that multiverse, they can do anything they want to do with that multiverse.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, Shuri, they doing it with Doomsday, I think. But Shuri, she's a great character, great scientist, and all that. I just don't think she Black Panther, man.
Right. No, yeah, Chadwick, he did such a good job. That's like, can't nobody come behind Heath Ledger. Anybody come behind Chadwick. He did such a good job.
Right.
He carried that shit.
If they were to recast Wolverine, who you think could play that?
Recast Wolverine? Scott Adkins.
Scott Adkins.
Yeah.
Who is that? Show me a picture of Scott
Adkins, man. This dude, this motherfucker is so cold. Scott Adkins. This dude right here.
Oh, okay. He's cool. I don't know. His acting might be a little off-putting, and he's a little older.
But he's still in shape.
Yeah.
He's still very athletic.
I give it to you. He would be dope for like a movie or two.
Well, he just played that scene in John Wick where he was like that big mafia guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he was very athletic in that.
Yeah, he's dope. He's dope.
Yeah.
I would. Man, that's hard for me.
For somebody to come behind
Hugh Jackman.
Mm-hmm. It'd be hard, man, because he did it for so many years.
Man, that's hard.
And I think he said he'll do one more, even though he said he's done. But I think because it takes such a toll on his body with the regimen that he have to
right.
do. But I think he said he'll do one more.
You know who might be able to pull it off, and this gonna sound wild, but if he gets like the facial hair and all this shit, Jensen Ackles. Jensen Ackles was in Supernatural, played Dean Winchester. He don't have the look right now, but he's getting into that rugged type
What have I
look
seen him
fade.
in?
He was in damn.
The Boys, Supernatural,
Yeah.
Winchester's Tracker. I'm trying to see something that I don't know if I've seen him, man, because I hadn't watched any of these shows. No, I hadn't seen him.
Yeah, he like this one looks more like he's more.
I seen him I seen the Winchesters. I watched that movie.
He's got the beard and all that. I think he could possibly
Yeah.
pull it off.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Looks more like a Sabretooth right now, but yeah, man. Okay, let's talk about this. How do you feel? I seen that you said something about black fatigue. What's black fatigue to you?
To me, black fatigue is when going into a restaurant and twerking on their furniture. That's black fatigue.
Okay.
So that's like a really good example that I could give for black fatigue.
Okay.
You know, people standing around watching you move into your house, so as soon as you leave, they can move your shit out. That's black fatigue.
I feel you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's black fatigue.
I think
fatigue is you pull up to the gas station, so your girl can run in and grab your Red Bull, but on the way in, everybody haggling and pulling at her and all of this shit.
Now, see,
you know what I'm saying?
The way I feel about that is, I think we have to be careful about what we attach the word black to. To me, that's poor fatigue, like poor, low income fatigue. Because I think that would happen if you move into a Mexican neighborhood, or, I've seen that happen with other people. White people do shit like that too. So I'm like, I don't know.
So, well, now here's the distinction. I always say there's a difference between black people and niggas. So really, it's nigga fatigue.
Hey, I'm with you. See, now, if you say that, I'm with you.
So it's really nigga fatigue.
Yeah.
Because black people, and I tell white people this all the time, there's a difference between black people and niggas.
Yeah.
Black people are the ones you say, yeah, that's my friend, and you have them over for to have some of your fucking raisin potato salad. That's a black person. Now niggas is the ones that you're afraid of, that you lock your doors whenever you see them coming.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's a difference between black people and niggas. So it's really nigga fatigue, but you can't say that on social media.
See, that's
black fatigue.
I don't know, bro, because I'm like, I still feel like there's a slippery slope when you say that, because it almost implies that how they do things is better. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever heard that conversation where it's like, oh, white people don't do that, white people don't do this? It's like, I don't know. Because if you look at take female rappers, they're not black women. They are just ratchet ass hoes.
Right. Facts.
Like, I've been fatigued on ratchet shit and dumb shit. Like, that's like, I just posted a video the other day where I said, I can't stand YNs, man. Like, I can't stand these little motherfuckers just because they mindset. Now, do I say that same shit about niggas that I grew up with? Nah. Not necessarily, because I understand what it's like to come from a perspective of a nigga. Like, Tupac used the word nigga, was never ignorant, getting goals accomplished. He called himself nigga because he was like, I'm anti trying to fit in with y'all. I'm more about trying to love myself, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, is that right for the long haul? Depends, like, whatever you say. But I think the term, when you use the term black fatigue, the message that it sends to them, the racist white people or the racist other people, is that, oh, they don't even love themselves. They departed and they just that and other. Which, to me, to each his own. Is that bad or is that good? I don't have an opinion on that.
So, like, for the white people that don't understand, or people from other races that don't understand, I always give the example for white people, because it's mostly who I talk to, outside of black people.
Yeah.
I give them the example of, you got white people and then you got redneck trailer trash. And they understand that perfectly. Oh, yeah, okay, I get it. Because they don't want to be associated with the redneck trailer trash.
I agree with that.
So for the ones that act like they just don't get it, they don't understand. When I get it, when I put it to them like that, it's very clear.
Then that makes sense.
Talking about.
Yeah. So. I just think not nothing against you, but I've seen people use the term black fatigue, and the way they use it is like as a
being racist toward their own.
right, like a pompous, like
Yeah, for sure.
nose in the air type, and I'm like,
Nah.
some of y'all,
It's
and then they
nigga fatigue.
right, then they got family members,
It ain't your regular old black people. Me and you black
right,
people.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Then you got niggas
yeah.
that you don't want to live next door to.
I understand.
So,
I understand that. And then it's like, and I don't even like, how do I say? Because I come from like drug dealers. Like I was raised by drug dealers. So even the word nigga fatigue, it's like, okay, I get what you're saying, but I just think we need to come up with a different word for them because these motherfuckers is different from niggas. They worse than niggas, bro. They worse than niggas, man.
We got to come up with a new word.
Somebody, bro, I know plenty of niggas that got their shit together. It just, when shit hit the fan, they finna turn back into a nigga.
Well,
but
I guess the question is, can you grow out of being a nigga into a black person? Because
you can.
I think that just comes with age.
I think you can.
More mature, and you don't have time for the bull. When you start not having time for the bullshit.
Yeah, that's true.
Because a ratchet. I mean, most of the time she's gonna stay a ratchet, but can she grow out of that? You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
At some point, can she, mature enough to be like, that shit that I used to do back in the day was fucking stupid.
She can mature out of it,
You know
but
what I'm saying? So now
deep down, she's still.
so, like I said, deep down, you can still bring that nigga back out.
Right.
So,
I get what you're saying. Like, I get tired of this shit too. Like, but to me, it's, I guess from my personal, and I don't like to talk anecdotal, but from my personal perspective, I get tired of a lot of shit. It ain't just black people. I get tired of stupid shit. I think people are dumber now than ever. And that's sad because we got all this information at our fingertips. Just like anything you want to look up, you can look up. But the shit that I be seeing online, like, man, matter of fact, let me show you something. Man.
We live in an age of information, but people are the dumbest ever.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the thing that get me, bro. Like we can have a clear-cut definition of something.
Mm-hmm.
And people don't like the definition that's in the Webster's dictionary, and they want to redefine things.
That's what I'm saying. Like these flat earth people.
And I don't want to, one of the big ones is, and it's a lot of controversy around it, but what is a woman?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, how are we here? What is a woman? And people are confused on answering that question on what a woman is.
Yep.
Like, it's a human female adult.
Yep.
So,
and everything got to be some conspiracy theory. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, don't stay asleep. I forgot. I lost that shit, man.
I'm gonna make this real short.
God damn it. I lost it, man. I don't think I saved it.
Was it on TikTok?
Yeah, it was something on TikTok.
You go into your watch history, but I mean, you might have to.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while.
Did you know how to do that?
Nah.
Let me show you real quick. You go up here, the 3 lines. On that, go to Activity Center, and then watch and comment history.
Shit.
So you can always go back and watch whatever.
Damn, I ain't know that. I be losing hella shit.
Yeah. You can go back and check out any videos that you watch in the past.
But it's just a conspiracy theory. Everything is a conspiracy bullshit, man. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, all right, certain things, sure. But everything y'all come across just gotta be some made up shit. Like, I ain't with that. Like, use your fucking head, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know where that damn video
is. In the age of information, but people are the stupidest they've ever been.
Yeah. And they wouldn't, like I said all the time, attention is like the new currency. Like, they look at that like, oh my God, it's attention. Like,
it's all about likes, comments, and subscribes.
Sell their soul for this shit.
So you do have a kid. Oh, you have kids, and your kids in school, right?
Yeah, one of them is. The other two, they're only 2 years old.
So what do you think about the way that they teaching kids nowadays? Like, they don't even teach them in cursive anymore.
Oh, I got something to say about that. Okay, so I saw this video where this guy was saying writing in cursive produces or it fires certain so you saw that, and he said also when it comes to typing, it's way less. Like it's like 1/8 of the neurons that fire, and he basically was saying like after you teach them cursive and shit like that, they start to train their brain to want to do more in when it comes to like writing or putting down notes and shit like that, memorization. It's just easier to remember when you see something in cursive. It's almost like remembering a picture as opposed to a dot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think I don't understand the point, but it just seems like everywhere you turn, they're trying to make people dumber.
Yeah. So if they're not teaching in cursive, right? And say, 100 years from now, we still got the Constitution that was written in cursive.
Mm-hmm.
People won't even be able to read it.
Right. And people don't realize it. That's what I'm saying. Like, we got bigger issues than just whatever the news says. Like, because we know they're not putting all the stories out there. We just putting a bunch of bullshit in people's brains every day, all day. That's why I'm like, have you ever talked to a flat earth person?
No, not in person.
Bro,
Listen to them talk.
I've argued with these motherfuckers online and shit, like going live on videos. I'm like, do you really believe this shit or you just running your fucking mouth?
Man, a lot of times I think they be trolling.
I think so too.
Because the shit they be saying, I'm like, there's no way you can believe it.
I think so too, but then if you look at certain comments, you see like, some of these motherfuckers really believe this shit. Like, have you ever seen or been outside to see how shadows move throughout the day? The fuck is wrong with you?
And, they would try to convince you that if you look into the sky, there's nothing out there. It's just a black void.
Right.
And I'm like, bro, I'm looking at the fucking sun.
Yeah.
How can you tell me that it's not the fucking sun?
I'm looking at the stars and shit. Yeah.
Right. I can literally see this shit. If you tell me, no, it's a black void, you're not really seeing what you think you're seeing.
Right. Have you ever had a conversation with somebody across the world? Like in Dubai or something? Or even like if you talk to somebody in California and it might be daylight or night based off, that don't make sense to y'all too?
Yeah.
Wow, man.
Yeah, my sister's in Germany. Yeah, it'd be like a completely different time zone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's common sense. Like and people knew this thousands of years ago, but somehow we don't even have that common sense when you have so much information at your fingertips.
Right.
I don't know, bro.
But no, I never talked to a flat earther about, had that conversation with them in person.
I think in some way, we're training people to think this way, but it's by proxy. So, like, if you have, I think a brain is like a muscle. If you don't work it out, it's going to eventually die out. Wow.
What happened?
Damn. Somehow the cord came out. I don't know.
What?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.